Imagine this. A sizzling platter of golden French fries or the tempting aroma of crispy fried chicken. They're fast food classics, but beneath their delectable surface, they harbor unseen culprits that could spell disaster for your heart. These foods are sneaky, like the biblical Delilah. They are always showing their appetizing glow. But folks, you are better than Samson. You won't fall for their tricks anymore after watching this. Because knowledge is our shield against these lurking dangers. Before we proceed though, remember, this video is for education purposes only. It is not intended to treat any disease, or replace your doctor's advice. Let's dive in and reveal the top 7 most dangerous foods you should avoid. For starters, let's call them the heartbreakers. I mean literally, because that's what they do. They destroy the heart. Our first villain is fast food. French fries and fried chicken are its notorious henchmen, loaded with trans fats and saturated fats. These fats wage war on your heart by clogging your arteries, raising LDL or bad cholesterol, and increasing your risk of heart diseases and stroke. As if trans fats and saturated fats aren't enough, fast food also has crazy salt or sodium content. The salt alone is able to raise blood pressure and destroy the heart. Sometimes they mix salt and sugar in amounts that get your taste buds craving for more. A win for the food industry, but a loss for your health. So, the next time you are beckoned to golden fries or fried chicken, ask yourself whose side you are on. The processed food industry, or the little ticker in your chest. I know you will choose right. You are better than Samson. Next, let's talk about the processed meat mayhem. Food number 2 is hot dogs, salami, and canned meats, the culprits in snappy casings. These processed meats are high in saturated fats and sodium. Like their friends in fast food, they conspire to elevate your blood pressure and pave the way for heart diseases. While the saturated fats raise your LDL or bad cholesterol levels, their high sodium content vows to raise your blood pressure. They do this by making you withhold gallons of water. Another double whammy for your heart health. Hot dogs, salami and other processed meat look convenient and appetizing. But, guard your heart, champion. Don't fall for the tricks. Your heart will thank you. You are better than Samson. Now, let's talk about sugar's sweet revenge. The third dangerous food on our list is soda or minerals. Picture this, a thirst-quenching soda on a hot day. But hidden beneath that sweet facade lies a danger, not just to your waistline but also your heart. Soda, fruit-flavored drinks, and energy drinks are loaded with added sugars. These sugars fuel inflammation, obesity, and diabetes, all leading to heart diseases and stroke. But don't just take my word for it. We'll expose sugar's secret weapon against the heart. When you consume sugary foods or drinks, such as sodas, sweets, and high-sugar snacks, your blood sugar levels rapidly increase, what we call a sugar spike. This triggers the release of insulin, a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar. Over time, repeated spikes in blood sugar due to frequent sugar consumption can lead to insulin resistance. This means your body needs more insulin to manage blood sugar levels. When cells do not respond well to insulin, it can lead to the release of inflammatory chemicals and free radicals. These substances can damage cells and tissues, including the lining of blood vessels. This leads to the formation of atherosclerotic plaques in arteries. The plaques narrow and harden the arteries, reducing blood flow and increasing the risk of blood clots. This can lead to serious heart-related conditions, such as coronary artery disease and heart attack. High sugar consumption may lead to elevated levels of triglycerides and lower levels of HDL cholesterol. Moreover, excess sugar consumption is a significant contributor to obesity and type 2 diabetes. All these conditions are closely linked to heart disease. Folks, the sweet revenge isn't over yet. Did you know that consuming too much sugar can also lead to high blood pressure? Well, now you know. High sugar intake is associated with elevated systolic and diastolic blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease. Reducing added sugar consumption can help mitigate these risks and support long-term heart health. Again, don't fall for the tricks. Sugar is a cunning trickster. Very sweet, but bitter at the end. Don't fall for her. You're better than Samson. Now, let's move on to the red meat conundrum. Our fourth food is beef steak, pork chops, and lamb. As delicious as they may be, they come with a cost. Saturated fats in red meat are heartbreakers in disguise, raising bad cholesterol levels and paving the path to atherosclerosis and cardiovascular diseases. This is similar to the dangers we exposed with the hot dogs and salami. Beef steak and pork chops may be appetizing and convenient, but the long-term effects on your heart are worth looking beyond their immediate allure. Don't fall for the tricks, champ. You're better than Samson. Moving on to the trans fat trap. Our fifth food is margarine. Margarine, and some baked goods have a secret weapon, trans fats. They're like silent assassins, increasing bad LDL cholesterol and reducing good HDL cholesterol, setting the stage for heart diseases and stroke. And why is margarine bad, you may ask? Margarine is made from partial hydrogenation of unsaturated liquid vegetable oils to make them semi-solid. This way you can spread it on your toast and other meals. However, hydrogenation changes them to trans fats, which increases LDL levels and reduces good HDL levels. They are marketed as safe because they are not fully hydrogenated. But don't be fooled, HeartSmart guru, that's the trick. You're better than Samson. Please, avoid margarines and your heart will thank you. That brings us to the good old tradition, the excessive libation. That is excessive alcohol. Raise your glass, but not too high. Vodka and excess alcohol can lead to a host of problems. Heavy drinking can lead to hypertension or high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease. Elevated blood pressure puts added stress on the heart and blood vessels, increasing your chance for cardiovascular problems such as heart disease and stroke. Also, chronic alcohol abuse can weaken the heart muscles, leading to a condition known as alcoholic cardiomyopathy. This reduces the heart's ability to pump blood effectively, potentially resulting in heart failure. As if these aren't bad enough, alcohol can also disrupt the heart's electrical system, causing irregular heart rhythms or arrhythmias. These disturbances can increase the risk of stroke or sudden cardiac arrest. Friend, time will not permit me to say all the evil that excessive alcohol wreaks on your heart. Suffice to say that there are more, including the negative impact on your immune system, your weight, and your cholesterol. All these affect your cardiovascular health. So don't fall for the trick of beautiful labeling, the appealing chilled beer, and the pressure from friends. Don't let alcohol tempt you. Kick that Delilah out. You're better than Samson. Let's talk about sodium's stealthy siege in the last dangerous food. Food number 7 is canned soups. Finally, lurking in canned soups is a silent saboteur, excessive sodium. It silently elevates your blood pressure, increasing the strain on your heart and the risk of heart diseases and stroke. Some canned soups contain well over half your recommended daily sodium limit of 2,300 milligrams for healthy adults, with no chronic diseases. A popular brand's creamy chicken and dumplings soup contains 890 milligrams of salt per cup. Typically there are 2 to 3 cups in soup containers. This will make you hold water as discussed and can lead to high blood pressure and strain on your heart. Please, don't fall for canned soups. Your heart will thank you. You're better than Samson. These unhealthy foods may look appealing, and sometimes even taste great. But here's the silver lining, dear viewers. Armed with knowledge, we have the power to make heroic choices. By avoiding or limiting these dangerous foods and embracing a heart-healthy diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, we can shield ourselves from the impending dangers. Thank you for joining us on this journey to protect our hearts. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the HeartSmart channel, and share this vital information with your loved ones.